Hello, this is an effort to make more content. There we go. All right. This is my productivity journal. I have like multiple journals. I have many that I repeat content in, mostly because the kinesthetic act of putting a planner together is very beneficial for me to remember what I am actually doing. So this is the one I use for, even though I have a writing planner where I sort of look ahead to my time management, this one is the project management. So it's things like, what am I going to be doing this week? What are my tasks for this month? It's not about how much time I have. It's about what needs to get done and am I doing it? So this first section is calendars, where I track days that I want to make note of something. This is my to-do list. So I have my top 5, my general to-dos, and what goes into a newsletter. And I do have a version of this that I can print out, but I'm never happy with it. I also put, you can see here, so here's February. It's not February, so nothing's here. But I do what I'm planning on doing in each newsletter. And then I go to notes. And notes in this case is things like, this is the social media calendar. There's a whole different journal that's the actual posts that go on. But these are the days I want to make sure there is something every week. And then this is the big thing I use this for, which is the project management. So when I edit a book, or when I am, and this is for the books I'm re-editing, and because this is primarily focused on the romance and rom-com stuff, this is going on that channel. There's another channel with all the fantasy stuff, and goes over the other writing work. But since this one's mostly focused on Jane Austen related work, it's here. So many of you have seen on social media, I am re-editing Pride, Prejudice, and Pledging. I went through and read it all, made a lot of notes. It's somewhere here. And then one thing that I'm doing is re-chaptering, and I had enough chapters to do it by Greek letter. So what will happen is, these are chapters, how many words is in each chapter now, and then this will be a spot related to the proofreading part of the editing. But this is not the only book I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for Pour and Fling in the Yom Tov series, which turns out it needs a little more work than I thought it did. I thought it would be fast. But the next one on my list is Love and War in Woodhouse Hall, and then Love from Northanger Park's Katie. And I started this process, and because Love and War in Woodhouse Hall is getting edited next, I want to rewrite this what's going in to reflect more of the layout of this, so that I can track each step of the project, the read through, the edit, and then the proofreading, which will be a 2-phase proofread, because I don't always talk about it. So what does editing look like for me when I edit a book? Having just done Sweeten Up Ginny Darcy, which is on this side that didn't get used, another reason I want to rewrite this page. So what I did for Sweeten Up Ginny Darcy was I write the first draft every November of my Austen books. It's my NaNoWriMo project, National Novel Writing Month. So this year was Citation Needed, or 2022 was Citation Needed. 2021 was Sweeten Up Ginny Darcy. And here we are, 2023, and I'm still working on it. It gets put to bed for months. Same with Citation Needed. I haven't looked at it, I haven't touched it, and I won't till about May, when I will rewrite it completely. I will go through, I will read what I've written, I'll get irritated with myself, and then I will proceed to re-outline. But a lot of things will stay the same. So it's almost writing the first draft is approximately 50 hours worth of work, maybe a little more. Draft 2 will be very similar. From there, I'll do a quick proofread, through Grammarly, and then I will give it to people who are beta readers. So if you're interested in beta reading, let me know. I'll tell you how to get involved in that. I know Sandy and Maureen were really great to help with Sweeten Up Ginny Darcy. And the feedback that I was able to get from everybody who read it gave me a lot of things to work on. So after the beta read it ended, and this one I let it go on a little longer than normal because I was in surgery recovery. But normally in like October-ish, and then again in December, I go through and I make changes. I reread the book, which I haven't seen, remember, since like May-ish. So it's all fresh in my head. And I realize things are nonsensical and stupid and need to be fixed. And there's always silly little proofreading things that need to be fixed. And then it goes to my editor every January. The next book out goes to my editor, and my editor has it. But that third round of editing, or that third round of drafting, because this is post beta read, it will be the third time I've touched it. I am looking at things similar to what I'm doing here, which is how many words were in that chapter, how many words are in the entire manuscript, has it been read, has it been edited, and has it been proofread through Grammarly. And it doesn't go to my editor until it's gone through Grammarly. The same thing will happen with these re-edits. I'm going to go through, I'm going to read them, I'm going to edit them, and then they're going through Grammarly before I send them to a proofreader. There will always be a proofreader after Grammarly because Grammarly is a machine and people don't catch everything. So I need to have both happening. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to recreate these things so that, and these are the highlighters I'm using, so that I can do the tracking. And I'm just going to shut up at this point, probably fast forward. I think the screen is on its last leg. The next one is Northern Parks. All right, this is going to be kept here because I'm not actively working on it. And then this one will go back up here where all the things I'm actively working on go. The further sections, this is the 21st century Austen section. So what I do is I have a monthly breakdown of the tasks I want to accomplish related to the series or the books that I'm working on. So we did, and I am a fan of corrective tape when I have to cut something out and I have changed something. I just use a little corrective tape and I cover it up. Not running the Kickstarter that early, if at all. And this is always changing. This I will rewrite routinely, only because that is how my strategic strength works. It always wants to be evaluating the strategy to get me to adjust the plan to get me where I want to go and to incorporate other things. So I did the read-through edit of Pride, Prejudice, and Pledging. And I have sent Sweeten Up Jenny Darcy to my editor we have started, I submitted the redesign, the cover design. I don't know why it's, because I will get and I have to think about hiring my editor for Citation Needed now because the editors I want to work with are so busy. But I think I might actually take that off because I want to see how this editor I've hired has done. And then here, put that. So this month I am editing Love and War in Woodhouse Hall. And I think it's good. And actually, let's set up new Patreon because I am 90% sure that Sweeten Up Ginny Darcy will be early released on a Patreon over many months and then won't be published until on like Amazon till the end of the year. But I'm still not sure. That wouldn't happen until like April or May-ish, because there is a plan for a Kickstarter in May for expanded editions of the first 4 books with short stories in them. So there is work to do. That's sort of stuff I can sit on the couch and do. This was a breakdown of like that I made of what tasks need to be done to finish the series. And what I'm going to do now is sort of that's been done, that's been done. It's still in development. I'm still thinking about that. This is just year by year because there's only like now 4 more years left in this series. So there will be books coming out. There are 3 more books to come out and then a short story collection. But I also do this breakdown month by month for each book. And so I submitted things for design, made the beta changes with the editor. That's happening. Make first rounds of edits. She's going to get back to me with those. And then let's move the make stickers. We're going to have fun with stickers. I love stickers. But you can see I've already crossed something off. So it's time to take the correction tape. And this is only things I want to do when it comes to Sweeten Up Ginny Darcy. Anything related to Citation Needed happens elsewhere. These are also notes, the dedication. This is what I might do for a Kickstarter. Who from the original Patreon will get copies of Sweeten Up Ginny Darcy and beyond that. And then here's the Citation Needed task. You can see January, December, put away. There's nothing here. I don't need to think of a prequel story because we're not doing that. We're doing something else. So it's January. We're still in put away mode. And then even Tilney's Haunted Farm, it's got some very brief month to month because it's not getting drafted till the end of this year. And then there are details about Facebook ads, what a Kickstarter. I have a lot of notes about Kickstarters. I keep things here. And then The Enduring and Frozen Wasteland and the Jewish holiday stuff. The Yom Tov books are getting edited. But I also have this plan for a life cycle series after the Austen stuff is done. So I have all these notes about it. Things that aren't going in the journal related to the book yet. But yeah. And this is where I'm putting my notes for Patreon. And then there's this one book, but I think it's going to be a cozy mystery. It started as like a romantic thriller, but now it's turning into a cozy mystery. So there's work there. And this is where I keep all the writing stuff. And this is the one I carry around with me. When I have an idea, it goes in here. When other people give me ideas, it goes in here. So that's that. This is all ready to go for this week. So thank you.